In my many years as a belief breakthrough coach, I have heard a lot of stories about money, but these are the three most common and probably most harmful to your success. So let's break them down with a few perspective shifts and help you start breaking through your own limiting beliefs about money. What's happening, boss lady? I'm Tara Wagner, your belief breakthrough coach, and we're going to talk about money, specifically the three most common limiting beliefs about money that I especially see women struggling with. I'm going to offer you up some aha moments, and then I also have a free tool for you that will help you to break through some of these, so be sure to watch to the very end for that. Also, if you are a female entrepreneur who knows that her biggest bottlenecks or struggles tend to be from herself, number one, you are not alone, and number two, be sure to subscribe because this is what I talk about and I would love to be able to encourage you with the weekly videos that I make. Right now, let's dive into these three limiting beliefs about money and see which ones stick out for you. Money mindset number one is that it's just not right. It's not okay to make money. It's not okay to sell things, especially to people that you know. Nice people give discounts, nice people do it for free. I see women feeling guilty when it comes time to take somebody's credit card, and then I see women struggling to pay their bills and wondering why. I also see this show up when you are in a service-based business or a helping business where you're making a difference in people's lives. I see a lot of women especially feel very uncomfortable charging for that. I've even had people who are selling something to me. I'm writing out a check for the full amount and they will tell me, no, don't pay me that much. I feel bad taking that from you. I'm just going to give you a discount. If you feel like it is not okay to serve others and make a difference in people's lives and have enough to pay your own bills, I want to ask you what you think about teachers and firefighters and first responders and nurses, because they all do amazing jobs serving their community and they all deserve to be able to meet their own needs as well. There is a time and a place to pay it forward in your business, and there is a time and a place to get paid in your business. Because if you don't allow yourself to meet your own needs in abundance, you won't have enough to help others meet their needs. I see this idea floating around out there that if you do what you love, the money will just come. And yes, that is true, but you still have to ask for the money. Show me the money! If you are consistently blocking it or feeling uncomfortable around receiving it, guess what? It's not gonna come. Why would money wanna come your way when you feel so bad about it? Comment below with abundance if you want not just enough, but enough to give away. The next limiting belief about money is that more success just brings more stress. And because this unconscious belief is determining everything we do or say or think, we start to do things like taking on the wrong clients or hiring the wrong people or constantly feeling like we're running out of time. I could go on and on and on. This one shows up in so many different ways. It can manifest as arguing with your partner about money, even forgetting to pay your bills because you're so stressed out. You're running in so many different directions and you are not comfortable with money, and so it gets pushed off on the back burner. And the thing is that we keep reinforcing this belief every single time we say what? Money can't buy happiness. Because if we keep telling ourselves that money can't buy happiness, then what happens in our mind is we start to relate money to unhappiness. And as we believe it, we perceive it, and then we can't help but create more of it because we can only do and think and see and create what we already believe. And then we get into this vicious cycle because our beliefs dictate our thoughts, dictate our actions, that reinforce our beliefs, that dictate our thoughts, that dictate our actions. And around we go on this hamster wheel, all because we keep reaffirming to ourselves that money can't buy happiness, money can't buy happiness, money can't buy happiness. But the truth is, happiness, which is an emotion, comes from our needs being met. When our needs are met, happiness naturally can come forward. And money, a resource, has a great ability to help us to meet many of those needs and solve many of our problems and eliminate a lot of the stress that creates a lot of our unhappiness. And not just for ourselves either. As we are able to meet more of our needs, we're able to pay that forward to other people, helping other people to meet their needs as well. That can create a whole cycle of happiness. So money is neither the cause nor the solution. It doesn't create happiness. It doesn't not create create happiness. It is a resource that when put into the right hands has the ability to meet a whole lot of needs. And when our needs are met, we have the space to experience a whole lot of happiness. So, does money or success really bring more stress? Or is it our own thoughts and our bad habits and our mismanagement of resources that fails to meet our needs and thus fails to make us happy? Maybe money has just turned into the scapegoat that we all blame so that we don't have to pay attention to the real problems. Which leads me to the third limiting belief about money, which is money is dirty. For a lot of people, this is a very conscious belief. They feel like money is bad. They feel like money is the root of all evil. For a lot of people, it is a very unconscious belief that leads them to just feel ashamed or dirty whenever they are dealing with money. They might hide their success. They might even complain when they actually have nothing to complain about or they're not unhappy. Another way that this shows up is in deflecting compliments. So if somebody says something great about your work, you will then turn around and criticize it for them. I see it a lot in worrying that other people will think you're selfish or you're greedy as you are striving for higher levels of income or new goals within your business. And I also see this manifest as giving away too much money or losing money, struggling to save money, overspending, avoiding your bookkeeping, avoiding your taxes, just basically not wanting to touch money in any way, shape, or form. Now, I want you to think about this one and see if this resonates with you. Literally, as children, we are told money is dirty. Don't touch that. It's gross. Put that down. That's not for you. When kids hear those things, they don't think unhygienic. They think bad, ugly, gross, something to avoid. Now, I'm not saying this is the case for everybody, but you'd be surprised how many people took that subtle message and transformed it into something completely different, because that's what we do when we're 3 years old and can't make sense of the world. Of course, we all start feeling bad or dirty or shameful when we start making more money than our conditioning or our environment told us was okay. You guys, this belief is a sneaky little turd, and I have seen it manifest in so many different ways. So if any of those ways that I mentioned before resonate with you, I encourage you to look at this one a little bit deeper and ask yourself if maybe at some point you took in these same messages that money is dirty in some way, shape, or form. It is not something that you should be touching. In fact, I want you to finish this sentence in the comments. If I had all the money in the world, that would make me fill in the blank. That one little sentence can show a person a lot about where they are in regards to their own limiting beliefs about money. But I have another tool for you as well. I put together a free training that teaches the process I use to help clients tackle things like money mindset. It'll teach you the only 5 things you ever need to address in order to feel the way you want to feel and do the things you want to do, and in ways that align with who you are, with your values, and with your empowering beliefs. 5 things, that's it. And I have used them as 5 steps to help me overcome anything from stage fright to fear of what others will think. And I've used them to help my clients overcome things like imposter syndrome, analysis paralysis, and yes, limiting beliefs about money. It's called Bottlenecks to Breakthroughs, and you can access it for free with the link below this video. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments below, name one empowering belief about money that you have or that you want to have. Bonus points if you also give this video a thumbs up, share it in your Facebook groups, and subscribe for more videos to help you crush your goals, not your soul. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.